Hey guys, how's it going? A little bit of a funny video I want to talk about today because there's been reports apparently WWE Raw might not be happening because of the snow. And I'm not really necessarily going to be talking about that because you know what Vince is going to do. If he has to get Triple H to shovel snow out there, if he has to legit get legit fucking the elderly to shove snow to make this show happen, he will. You know, Vince is very notorious of no matter what, we're gonna shows going on. Like, he's famous for this. Like, if Vince could actually do the show himself, he probably would do it. That's legit how serious, like, Vince is about this. Like, I remember he tried to actually, like, I remember that whole, do you remember that ash cloud thing that happened where airplanes couldn't go through? And no matter what, he managed to actually get some people to do a show. Like, that's how Vince is. Like, he will legit try anything to get a show going. It's fucking hilarious. But what I generally love, right? And this is the funny thing that I generally love about it. Is some of the reporting that's going on. So, apparently it might be cancelled. WWE may cancel, live Raw this week due to weather. So WWE are needing to switch up the Raw plans before due to snow. It's been about 3 years since they needed to figure something else out, but tonight they could be one of those nights. Salt Lake City is also used to the snow, but apparently it's gotten really bad where no one can even fucking move. If Vince has to get a shovel out himself, he will do it. Like, but that's the funny thing about these kind of stories. But what I love is your man, the guy that reported this, like, and it's not even like a fucking statement. Like, this is the funny thing. Like, this is the reason why I'm making this video. This guy Brad Shepard from ProSportsExtra.com and AYDKWS. I don't know what kind of fucking name is that. And he wrote, like, this is a legit thing that he wrote. I'm hearing the live episode of Raw may be cancelled tonight. I'm not sure how they'll fill the TV time, but NXT would be potential possibility too. Okay? Like, and because someone on Twitter made this statement, everyone presumes that it's snow, like, this is the problem with reporting in WWE. Like, no one legit even, like, takes the time to focus. Now, it could be cancelled, it could be. But it's just, like, this vague statement, I'm hearing. Like, it's not, it will be cancelled. It's, I'm hearing. Like, it's a very different thing from, I'm hearing to, there will. It's just like, I don't know, like, this is the thing with these news articles. It's like, and it even goes beyond WWE. Like, even, like, Avengers, like, stuff. I'm hearing that Wolverine might be back, or I'm hearing that, and then, like, it's ridiculous. I find it hilarious. Like, you know what I mean? Speaking of scammers, apparently Adam Bompier's, was on Wrestle Talk TV. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. I fucking do not like that guy whatsoever. Apparently, according to him, he said that he didn't really, apparently they all didn't like walk culture and that's why they left, but it was so egotistical from some of those guys. Like, I seen a video, and they were like, we miss Adam Blampier. Like, we so miss him. Like, no one fucking misses him. Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Like, I heard somebody say, wrestling talk was famous because of him. It's like the most ridiculous statement I ever heard. Like, everyone seems to think, and I just want to say this straight off the bat, I know this is unrelated, but everyone seems to think that everything after walk culture, like, people actually believe that walk culture and all these guys created the wrestling community, when the wrestling community has been going on way longer and they don't get any kind of, like, praise or anything. Like, hey, do you remember what happened there? And, like, it's nothing. It's like history's been, like, Chris Benoit, the YWC. You know what I mean? Like, am I the only one that's saying this? Anyway, I just find, like, news articles like as hilarious because it's just like, I'm hearing that I'm hearing. I'm hearing that the show might go down. Like, oh, Barry, get your fucking news sources out. Apparently Brad Shepard from SportsExtra.com and OYDKW. It sounds like a sexually transmitted disease. Sorry, kids, but I've got a case of the OYDKWS. Like, who the fuck are these people? Is it like, oh, he's a proper source? That's a proper source there. Like, these are the same people that honestly take Dale Meltzer's opinion seriously. It's like, it might be cancelled. It may be cancelled. It's like, it's not even a story. Like, if it's cancelled, it's cancelled. If it's not, like, I understand that there has to be some element of speculation in news reporting. But with something like this, it's like, it might happen. Like, I just find it, like, sad and ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I just feel as if the community just doesn't care about reporting on news. A lot of people ask me, they're like, oh, Jerry, why don't you report the news anymore? Because whenever I do, no one really gives a shit. And also, I find it very boring. Like, I'm not going to report on what Paige thinks of Dolph Ziggler's work ethic, or like, the WWE news now is just boring. It used to be legit fun to do. Like, I generally did like it. But the problem is, it's just overshadowed by this fake, like, crap. It's just fake crap. And then whenever you say anything, someone's like, oh, I remember my channel's good. And they don't, like, fuck off. It's just like everyone's fake in this community now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a bundle of fakeness. You know, like, I don't know, man. Just, I'll get my fucking shit out there, but I don't know. It's just, I generally think that a lot of people, like, don't know how to report WWE news now. It's almost like they've forgotten about it. So what they'll do is, rather than actually, like, talk in a video, they'll do these still images, and it'll be like weird music, dun, 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 like porn music in the background. It's like, dun, 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 dun. Did
you know that Edge is apparently assigned a full-time contract? Paige has a hurry, honey.
It's just like, I don't know, man. It's just like fake. Like, I was talking to a few people about this, like, about the genuine, like, community in general, and I got back on YouTube because I've just been trying to get away from it. But I got back on YouTube just actually watching videos, like, wrestling related. Cause I don't watch wrestling related videos anymore. There's people legit just, apart from like a small percentage of people, majority of people just don't put any effort in. Like, they don't try and be funny. It's like forced. Like, they're just forcing, like, these forced kind of like cringy kind of like, I'm a badass kind of, you know what I mean? Like, and Wrestle Talk TV is just the worst for it. It's like, the
real might return, question mark. Is that true, Barry?
It's just like, it's, oh, man, it's just, oh, man, I don't want to sound like these cringy people that said, I remember back in the YWC in my day, because I don't want to act like those merchandise guys from, like, 2007, 6 to fucking 8, you know what I mean, like, they were still making videos, by the way. They're like, I remember in my day I had merchandise. It's like, no, get away from me, you fucking mongoloid. No one cares about your merchandise. Like these people, like, I remember that whole, do you remember the YWC is dead thing? And I remember this guy, like, making a video going,
well, the reason why I'm good is because I went to WrestleMania and I interview wrestlers, and
like, that's the problem. Like, these channels are so soulless. Like, they don't have any, like, personality, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta have a personality behind it, you know? Like, that's why, like, people legit fucking like some of the old YWC channels, because the good thing about it, like, and by the way, not the merch, see about 10 years ago it was boring, okay? Like, please stop this whole, like, this, from 2011 to about 2014, 15 was actually fucking good. Like, it was generally fucking entertaining. Apparently there's other YWC drama. A lot of people want me to talk about this whole YWC dramas going on now. I'm staying clear of that shit, okay? And like, I don't have an opinion on it necessarily. Like, all people want me to talk about this person, that person, the other person. Like, I'm not going to talk about the same thing over and over and over again, because it's just like, it's deja vu, to be honest with you. But like, just this whole thing kind of set me off. Like, this whole, like, you know,
apparently Royals are there. They're slow there, Barry. Like, what's going on?
It's like, it's just, it's fake kind of stuff. They all have these, like, weird radio voices, and they've all got, like, podcasts. Like, and, like, it's, like, and people eat this up. Like, people generally watch, like, 3 hours of a review. Like, Bruce Blitz legit removed all... I might as well talk about him while we're at it. Apparently, Bruce Blitz removed all his wrestling content. And apparently, the only way you can see it is if you pay for it. So you gotta watch his, like, 3-hour dumbass shows of him fake hating Roman Reigns. When, a few years ago, he loved Roman Reigns. And, like, you know... And all these guys, like... And they put, like, 100 goddamn ads on their fucking videos. And it's like... They care more about graphics than they do personality. You know what I mean? And that's what's the problem with wrestling. That's the problem with the generation of wrestling fans now. They care more about the graphics and the fireworks than the personality. There you go. Y'all wanted like somewhat of a semi kind of rant. There you go. So hopefully that's entertained you. I don't know. Like, I seen this and I'm like, it might possibly be over. Like, and as soon as anyone says it might be possibly over, these new articles just, oh, it's cancelled! Like, and it might be cancelled, I get that. Like, it might be a possibility where it might. I doubt it, but it might. Alright? But it's just like, I love the fact that these news sources take one person's opinion on Twitter and just think, oh, it's fact! Like, they've got inside, like, no one generally has inside sources in wrestling. Alright? And those that actually legit have that information don't want to put it out there because they'll just get flagged down. I had like legit information that AJ Styles was returning to WWE, right? And do you know what happened? It got flagged. It got flagged when I was at Empty Arena, right? I said that Samoa Joe was going to be at NXT. It got flagged, alright? So see, whenever you post like real news, it just gets flagged because these cringy goddamn channels don't want to see people post accurate information. Like... and again, that's why I'm not really doing WWE news, because it's just, like, they talk for like legit 2 to 3 minutes, and then that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I might actually have to do a YWC rant series. I might actually do it, but I'm not gonna do this whole kind of like, I'm calling this person out, I'm calling that person out. I want to do like a generalization thing, and I'm not gonna talk about the YWC guys that I kind of know. But these kind of like, you know, I hate to say it, but like mainstream guys are just boring. Like, it's soulless. It's like soulless sometimes. Like, it's really sad to see. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Or don't. I don't fucking care. Who fuck cares anymore about this shit? I just given up. I'm like, I should have just done what Riley did and just pack my bags and just go home. You know what I mean? Like, I should have just done what WJ did, pack my bags and just fuck off. Because it's like, what is this place now? It's like, oh, Barry. It's just like, it's sad to see. Like, no one's funny anymore. Like, no one's funny anymore. I try to actually watch good wrestling content that's just legit cringy. Like, and it's fake as well. Like, it's just this fake kind of like, and you know, you can tell it's like this kind of like, and there's two guys, like when the Smart Busters used to talk, it was legit funny. Now you see these other like wrestling channels, there's like two guys, I'm like, that's right, Derek, it's haha, and it's like, haha, Barry, haha, like it's kind of like that. It's just like, it's pointless. It's like legit pointless, like crap, you know. I just find it all funny. I find this funny. Anyway, I don't even know what this video is. I hope this has entertained you. Are you not entertained? This is probably the most entertaining video that you've probably seen in years. Because god damn it, some of the content I've seen recently is just crap. Like, no one knows how to talk anymore. Like, have you noticed that? Like, no one knows how to talk anymore in this community anymore. It's like, oh, I don't like Roman because he is slow. And it's just, I don't know, man. Like, no one knows what the fuck they're doing anymore. And I don't blame them. Fucking YouTube's dead anyway. It's literally, I'm just waiting for, like, this. I'm just waiting for this platform to die. I really do hope it dies out so I can just move on for the rest of my life. I'm stuck with you fuckers. Like, to another 10 more years, folks. To another 10 more years. Fucking 10th year. Well, I mean, this is a 9th year. It'll be my 10th year in December doing this, but I don't know, man. I just find this whole thing boring. Just, like, legit, absolute boring. Like, just, the news, like, fuck it. Might as well just go off on one right now, because I'm sure you all want to know. It's like, look at this here. This news. The first thing is Bleacher Report ranking Edge's greatest moments as a WWE superstar. And that's under WWE News on Google. That's not news. That's a top 10. What culture? Which match will be in WWE WrestleMania 26 main event? Like, wrestling news. Matt Hardy believes age is irrelevant. Like, that's not news. That's boring. WWE is bringing back a major star for Super Show. WWE News, several superstars made an appearance during, and it's clearly the Super Bowl, but it's so clickbait. It's called Gimme Sport. Like, what type of site is called Gimme Sport? John Cena confirms he'll be at WrestleMania 36. That's not news. WWE tried to book Rock versus Sting. What culture again? 6 WWE wrestlers were knocked out live on TV last week. Like, this isn't news. WWE Buddy Murphy cried his eyes out when he saw Edge retired. This is not news. Nikki Cross on what happened with Sanity in WWE. This is terrible news. Roman Reigns talks about competing for WWE Universal title. This isn't news. Like, where's the goddamn, like, proper impact? And then these people will literally just grab these news sources and just milk it for everything that they can. Just, like, genuinely, I'm sick of this. I'm just sick of these. Like, that, no one can do wrestling news like me. I'm sorry, I hate to praise myself here, but legit, apart from me and a handful of people, there's no one that can do wrestling news anymore. It's like, if you're gonna do this now, you have to sell your soul. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm fucking 18-minute rant, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope this has been entertaining. Just complete one cut here. Anyway, it's General Jerry on the General Jerry channel signing out. Fuck what culture.